Hey, everybody. I thought I would jump on with a little styling that I like to call the power of jewelry because jewelry really does make a huge difference in your overall look. And when you see a look go from no jewelry at all to having jewelry on, is where you really notice it. So what I have on is, of course, just like kind of like a mock turtleneck, and it is kind of like a velvet or something, but kind of fun for the holidays. I'm somebody that a lot of times on a holiday I will wear a sleeveless because I'm the one often doing the cooking, and that means that it's hot. So I am never one looking for a heavy sweater to wear on Thanksgiving or Christmas. I like to actually be a lot cooler than that. So um, that's why I thought I would try it out with this. Now, I also wanted to show you a new pair of earrings because I love to do a statement earring with a mock turtleneck. And sometimes I'll go so statement that I don't even need a necklace, but other times I'll do something that's fun enough and noticeable enough, but then we'll still wear a necklace. That is what I'm going to do today. Now, if you were talking about what is the number one most important jewelry to wear to really light up your look, the answer is earrings. They frame your face, they light you up, and it's something that is so noticeable even to you. So if you are someone who works on, you know, like doing Zoom and Facebook, Zoom and like Microsoft Teams, things like that, you're looking back at yourself all day, or certainly several times a day. You're going to really appreciate having the earrings on because, again, they light up and frame your face and just give you a whole different look. Now, in the past, when I have worn this top or similar mock turtlenecks, I have done the glam earrings. These are aptly named, right? They are just absolutely super glam, long fringe, fun. I actually like the way that the mock turtleneck kind of blocks them from even touching my neck. But because the Cheers earrings are now here, that's the ones I'm going to put on. So you may know that we recently came out with our new Oh What Fun collection, and we had a whole holiday capsule come out, and I am going to wear some other pieces from that as well. But these were actually my favorite piece from it, and they were not in that initial first delivery, and now they are. So check out these spectacular earrings. I love how that gold fan really just is so shiny. And then look at the fun, sparkly fringe. Now, for those that don't know, our jewelry is our earring posts are surgical steel. So if you're someone who has ever had trouble with wearing fun jewelry because you can't tolerate the posts, that typically does not happen with our jewelry because of those surgical steel posts. So absolutely love these fun Cheers earrings. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on because even if I only did the earrings, the difference is immediate and noticeable. So tell me what you think about the Cheers earrings. Just so that you know, when you put crystal or something sparkly next to your face, the way that it lights you up makes you look well rested. So if you ever want to feel like or look like you just took a nap, well, go ahead and try these Cheers earrings because the sparkle next to your face is absolutely amazing. So that's the Cheers earrings. Now let's do some ring and some wrist action here because an arm party is actually a way that you can slim through jewelry. And what I mean by that is that your wrists are the thinnest part of your body. So when you draw attention to that, it draws attention away from maybe areas that you want a little less attention towards. So I love to wear bracelets. Even if you're wearing your watch, always put a piece of jewelry next to your watch so that your watch is not lonely. It needs a companion piece. So I'm going to go ahead with the glass pearls that are part of the Lush bracelet set. The Lush is actually a set of 3 where you get the genuine pink quartz and then the gold tone and then the glass pearl. I'm going to do the glass pearl next to my watch just so that it's not all by itself. And then I'm going to bring in a little color. One of the things that I'm consistently noticing for this holiday season is that we're doing color. We're seeing the resurgence of colored lights on trees instead of all the white, colored lights on the houses for holiday decor, Christmas decor. And I'm thinking of bringing back the colored lights on my tree this year as well. So that's why I've been loving this Holly Jolly bracelet, because it does have several different colors that are not just restricted to the holiday time, certainly, but are definitely reminiscent of holidays and multicolor lights. Now, one of the things that I do love about our bangles, many of our bangles are stretch. So if you've ever looked at a bracelet and said, oh no, that's never going to fit over my hand, I would probably have a very hard time fitting this over my knuckles, but I will not because of the stretch. And that's really good to know too when you're trying to buy something as a gift, because if you're going to give someone a piece of jewelry as a gift, you would hate for it to not fit. And that's where our stretchy bangles really are so helpful. So you could wear a bangle this gorgeous all by itself, but why not make it an arm party? So I'm going to be doing another colorful bangle next. So I think what I want to do in between is a solid bangle. So why not do another stretchy one? This one is our Rika bracelet, which is one of our most popular pieces. It's a designer inspired. And once again, no struggle with getting it over the hand because this is a stretchy as well. One of the things that does make an arm party so attractive is when you mix up a variety of textures and styles. So what we have so far is sparkly and colorful. Now we have the nubby texture on the Rika bracelet. Now what we'll do is bring in a third texture where we have the brushed as well as the colors. Now the colors on the sugar plum are similar to the ones on the Holly Jolly, but in a different shape. So this now is a nice basic arm party where we have our multiple textures, some sparkly color, all three of those things. Now, what we could do is bring in two more elements. So why don't we bring in just a simple stretch bracelet to, again, vary up the texture. And then some classic Christmas. This one is called Merry. And this it doesn't get more traditional Christmas colors than this. Alternating red and green. Absolutely love these impression bracelets. They are 40 carats of cut crystal, dye injected. They have the extender on it so that it fits a variety of wrist sizes. And here we go. We can put that even more towards the middle. Of course, it's okay. I mean, bracelets move around as you wear them. But what a fun and colorful arm party that's going to get so much attention. And again, when you bring that attention to the thinnest part of your body, it's just an overall great look. So we have a little sparkle. We have a lot of sparkle. We definitely want to do some rings. So one of our new holiday collection rings is the fruitcake ring. And you'll notice that it's very similar to the colors, the same colors really, that are in the sugar plum and that are in the Holly Jolly bracelet. And now you have it here in a ring. Now you can, of course, wear this all by itself and it looks beautiful. One of the things that I think you'll find you will love about multicolor pieces is that it turns out that you reach for it a lot because of how many colors are in the piece. You'll also find them hanging in your closet. So you're going to say, oh, I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear that ring. I am wearing my pink blouse. And then another day you're like, oh, my orange sweater. Another day you're wearing something lavender. And before you know it, between t-shirts, blouses, denim, sweaters, you're finding that you're taking these multicolor pieces out time and time again. And you're going to notice that they look different with each one because of whatever color it's surrounded with. Now, speaking of surrounded with, this is a great ring that you can stack with too. So let's say you have or want one of our rings like the Josie. So the Josie rings, this is the silver version, this is the gold version. And if you wanted to, you could stack your fruitcake ring along with your Josie rings. So I'm going to do the fruitcake in the middle so that you can see how really noticeable the colors are when you decide you're going to frame it with the clear. So this is just an alternate way to do it. Super fun. And you can really do it with any other of the flat style where the side of the ring is flat. So you could do that with something like the Promise ring. This, of course, is another designer inspired piece. And you could put these together. And anytime you're butting it up to something else, I feel like the colors become even more noticeable. What about a piece like the Domino ring, which is white? And this is a titanium carbide piece, which means that it's not even metal. So you could wear this, with hand sanitizer. You can wash your hands with it. You can wear it to the gym. You can wear it in the shower. Look how the colors really pop against the white, which is very fun for winter also because of, the white snow and all of that. So I'm going to go back to the way I had it with the Josie. You could, of course, choose to frame it in gold or silver, whichever is your preference, because Josie does come in both colors. So I think it's debatable on whether you wanted to do a necklace. I certainly could do a long necklace with this and keep the focus away from the earrings. That way it's, a piece down low and then a piece up high. But because we're doing this multicolor look, I really do want to do the Dasher necklace. So look how many colors are in the Dasher necklace. We have all of these stones throughout the piece. This is when I just put this on from here, I know you can't see those colors, which is why I want to show this so up close. Jennifer, this really is such a beautiful one, right? Sandra, I am loving this one as well so much because look how many colors are in here. Again, you're taking it out with your black sweater dress, with your blue button-down blouse, with your lavender, with your brown. I mean, this one truly has every color and is the type of necklace you're taking out all the time because of it. As a reminder, most of our necklaces have an extender. So for those times you want it to be much shorter or whatever is comfortable on your neck, you're going to be able to customize how you want to wear this necklace. Because I have on the mock turtleneck and because I have on larger earrings, I'm going to put it on as long as it goes so that they're not really on top of each other. And I feel like it just lays nicer that way. And now, what a difference from what it looked like when I started this live and had absolutely nothing else on but the turtleneck. And now I have crystal lighting up my face. I have the colors in the necklace and the bracelets that are just sparkling. And of course, so much better in person than they even look online. But if any of these look good to you, of course, comment. It's absolutely an all year round necklace, Sandra, because these colors are every color. There's neutrals in here, there's bright colors, there's muted colors, so that time and time again, you're going to be pulling this out. So feel free to comment if you need a link for any of these pieces or to shoot me a message. I would be happy to help you style up your looks as well. Have a great rest of your day.